Hello again, traders. Right, it's quite a few hours after the original take of this video, the Cardano ADA, and I just thought I would, the original entry was over here based on H1. In fact, we'll go through that. I just thought I'd update this because it's quite an interesting trade, to be honest with you. It did exactly what I expected it to, and even that level. Remember, I made the video about the additional scalping bits and pieces, and how this arrow, Dinesh's alert indicator, the 2B reversal, if you can just see that under there. Whoops, sorry about that, alert's going off again. The 2B to the downside I talked about, not 2B, 3CR to the downside, do apologise. And as you can see, it reacted to that level that I said was a level of interest. We had a lot of sideways going on here, and then I got alerted when I got back from the horses with another of Dinesh's alerts. Matches up to looks like that break of the 20 level there, and I hit it again early into the alert, as it were, early into the candle. Don't have to wait for the candle to close, and you can see how the sideways, the accumulation, if you like, the stop hunt, I forget what people call that, blow off or something like that, wick offs, various other people's trading methods, but I mean, basically you can clearly see that's another 2B within the H1 2B there, which is what I talk about a lot. We're trading using the lower time frame 2B reversal and 3CRs to actually attack the targets from the higher time frame 3CRs and 2Bs. That's the whole nature of trends within trends, patterns within patterns. So you're using the stops, if you like, because of the way the accumulation has happened of the lower time frame entry, which was based on the 15-minute, not the hourly here, and capturing your targets from the higher ones, which which is what trading is all about. This is only a demo. I had a couple of little live trades scalping, but I thought this one was worth bringing back online, as it were, and making a new video about, because it's just done exactly what I expected it to. So at no point did we get faked into an early trade here. There was no reason to consider trading this, and this is the thing. This is why I have the TMA slope on here. Even though we had a break of the 20 level, for some strange reason we didn't get a alert there, but I'm not too worried about that because I was out and about anyway. But the TMA slope is falling off. There's no power there whatsoever, and you expect this third push down, so always be aware of that. That's like this is the big strong movement up, and then this is the 1, 2, 3, or the, if you're looking at Elliott wave, A, B, C correction. That's so don't get tempted into that first push up, especially when there's nothing. And again, this is why the TMA slopes here. There's no interest at all, so it's important to keep that in mind. A lot of this stuff, I must admit, is subconscious, but I do try and keep banging away at it when I remember to mention it, because I talk about ABC reversals quite often in the videos, and that's why it's important to watch the videos. There are no shortcuts, guys. This has taken me probably best part of 60,000, possibly more than 60,000 hours now, the years I've been studying charts. So it takes years and years and years, at least it has for me. I might be slow, but anyway, I digress. There's so much stuff that you can you have to take on board in order to be able to avoid just hitting these trades when you shouldn't be hitting them. And that's why people say don't use indicators and that. I'm not interested. I don't use fundamentals, so I'm not interested in what I think may happen, what they've said on the news, what the crypto kiddies and so on are talking about all day long. It's not about what should happen, it's about what is happening. So okay, I should expect a ABC reversal there, that's a different thing, but that is actually happening because it happens. It's happened thousands, 10,000s, a million times in the last 100 years. So on every time frame, that's important to mention too. Works exactly the same way on every time frame. So anyway, waited patiently for the alert, knew it should come, especially after we've had that ABC reversal, and that's the other important thing. You know, it was mentioned by Dinesh, actually. Dinesh, if you do watch this, you talked about getting faked in. Well, that's the important thing to remember. That's the important thing to remember. You won't get faked into these early if you make sure you just look at your TMA slope, because that's the angle. You know, this is down. So the MAs, this is all about, it's called TMA, it's triple moving average. It's the reason that's on my charts is because it reminds me the way the price should be going. And people put, you know, moving averages and they say, oh, it's a crossover, this, that and the other. We could have those on the charts. I don't want them on my charts. I like to be dealing with digital stuff as opposed to old-fashioned moving averages. They are so, in my opinion, well, they're not just precise. If this, it's all about precision. If this hadn't broken the high of that, suppose that one, we can see what that is. This is how technical it is. Same with 3CRs. If it hadn't broken the high of that by 1 micro pip, then I'm not interested. And if I was waiting for this to be higher than the previous one, or that to be higher than that, then I look at the height of that, and that is 22.9662. And if this was 22.9661, it would what's the word? It would negate that trade. Not interested. It must, that was 9662, this one must be 9662 or 9663. As it was, it clearly broke that, but that's the precision I'm looking at, and that's why I like these compared to moving averages. And this thing here as well, you know, this tells me I like to see this green if possible. Unfortunately, it was a little bit later, but I'm happy with that. Just looking at that, the power of that thing there is sometimes it turns green exactly with the RSI histo. That's brilliant. That is like belt braces. I'm all over it. If it doesn't, but it does this, it moves up nice and strongly from the previous bar, then I'm happy to look at that as well. So, you know, there's a lot to be looked at with what we do, but you know, believe me, it's worth it. And look at that, it's powering up. Now the reason that's looking bigger than it actually is because I've got two positions on here. The original position that I took, and now I've moved the stop. The stop was down here somewhere, I think. Moved the stop up, way up now. And the second position I've taken, loaded up full size. So I entered that one, took off 90%, 95%, in fact almost all of it. And then I added full size back when I got that alert. And then I've just taken off another load of it, and we've got literally pennies riding on this now, because I'm not interested in making big long moves and being right all the time. I'm interested in making money. That's it, and that's my money management sort of plan, as it were. So sorry if it sounds a bit preachy, but you know, I've done this for such a long time now that and it takes so long to find people that actually do what they say they're doing, walk the walk as it were, as opposed to talk the talk. And I do walk the walk now, and it's a teachable method. That's why I put so much effort into it, because I know you can do it too, so if you persevere and do the work. So thanks for watching, have a great Saturday evening, and I shall be back soon. Bye for now.